The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Shawn.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's December 21st, and it's 5:30 right now. What's up? Hello, how are you? Good morning. We got a raise.
Good morning. It's also solstice day, so the shortest amount of daylight we're going to have all year is today. And it's also one of those days where I had to wake up and say, not today, Wednesday, because I feel like everything was foiling against me.
Not today, Wednesday. So are you against Wednesday? Are you fighting against it?
I'm fighting against Wednesday to say this will be a normal, great day, even though when I woke up this morning and went to turn on the shower, there was zero hot water because my pipes were frozen.
Oh, no.
Yes, even though for some reason the heat in my truck decided not to work starting yesterday, and so it was a very cold ride to work. Even though my friend Jamie was supposed to catch a flight to Fort Mac from Toronto last night, and she is stranded in Calgary perhaps for the next 2 days. Not today, Wednesday. We're still going to have a good day.
Still a great day, even though it's the longest night of the year. We're still going to have a great day. Don't care.
Speak that. Well, today is December 21st, which means that it is winter solstice, which means that it is the least amount of daylight we're going to see all year.
Yeah, Environment Canada says sunrise 9 a.m., sunset 3:47. So, Steph, we're math majors over here. What do we got? 6 hours and some?
And 47 minutes.
There we go. Yeah. Yes. So sunrise right at like 9 really helps out with the math there.
Yeah, very true. Very true. It's like, thank you so much for not being at 9:02 because that would really mess me over.
But yeah, 6 hours and 47 minutes of daylight today.
Something I always hold on to with solstice coming in the winter is that from here, it just gets brighter. Like this is the least amount of daylight we're going to have, but now we're going to get a little bit extra every single day moving forward until June 21st. And we can think about that when that comes.
That's a great positive spin that you can put on this. So I enjoy that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I found a little list of things that you can do to kind of celebrate solstice.
Oh, sure.
And some of them are to create warm foods and have like a very nourishing meal today that makes you feel kind of warm inside, even though you're missing the daylight.
Yeah.
And another is to draw a warm bath and put like citrusy bath oils in it and stuff so that you kind of feel that sunshine citrus kind of thing.
Yeah.
The other idea they had, which I thought was kind of funny, they suggested that you set an alarm to watch the sunrise and feel the warmth of the sun. And I was like, this is great in theory, but I don't know that there are many people who are not awake by 9 a.m.
That's right. Set an alarm. Or maybe, is it like set an alarm so maybe you're up by 6 and you just don't miss it? That type of thing? Like, so 9 doesn't pass you by? Like, it reminds you?
Perhaps. I think you should set an alarm for 8:50 so you don't miss it. Like, 6 a.m. is like, you still got 3 hours before the sun's going to come around. You'd forget to worry about it, but it's certainly going to be dark for a while longer.
That's right. I have 2 other things that you can do on winter solstice.
Okay.
Right around noon today, Brighton plays Charlton. Premier League's firing back up, so we got the footy on. That's another thing that you can do on winter solstice. Grab a couple blankets, maybe a warm meal, order in, tip your drivers, that type of thing.
Okay.
And 7 o'clock tonight, Western Kentucky takes on South Alabama in bowl season, college football. There you go. I got your afternoon and your evening planned for you. Winter solstice. Love it.
Thanks, Shawn.
A scarily interesting update is coming to TikTok soon, Steph.
Scarily interesting.
Yeah, now I know you don't have an account, eh? You don't want to dive into the world of the For You page?
No, I dive into the world of For You on Instagram that's, I don't know, a couple weeks old from TikTok.
That's right. You get everything that's old. So you're not up to date on anything.
Yeah, just like me, I'm old.
Yeah. So the FYP, the For You page on TikTok, it's going to tell you why it's recommending videos to you if you want to know.
Interesting.
Very, because the For You page can know you so well, it seems. It's just like, wow, I do care about that. Yeah, I do care about that. How do you know this? And now they're going to tell you. So what's going to happen is when you are on your For You page, so on TikTok, you can either have your For You page or following.
Okay.
And the For You page is just like maybe random videos with some people that you follow mixed in between. Your following is just your following, okay? And so when you are on your For You feed, you can tap on the share panel on the side, and under that share panel you can tap this question mark icon that's called Why This Video?
Whoa.
And then it will tell you it's going viral in Canada. People in Fort McMurray are watching it, and you like dogs.
Wow.
Something along those lines. It's generally going to be something like that.
Okay, so your For You page, let me guess, is filled with dogs for sure. And then there's probably some like ear cleaning videos that you really enjoy. And then maybe some like sports stars doing their own TikToks. Do they do TikToks?
I don't really care about, I care about like sports on the telly, but not so much on social media.
Okay.
Twitter, I'll read about sports, but I don't really care about like pictures and like videos and stuff.
Okay, so is it just dogs and ear cleaning videos, or what else is on your For You page?
Yeah, there's some other things.
Like?
Well,
what? Is it private? Is it like your internet history that you don't want to tell me?
Yeah.
Is those some good looking ladies? Like, what's going on?
There's a little something. I don't want to know why it's showing me that. I'll tell you that much right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna why this video when girls jumping up and down. I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
I feel like I'm getting to know you on a deeper level right now.
Like, I already know why that's showing up. I don't have to click an icon.
Hey, is this a 5 a.m. confessional all of a sudden?
Yeah, maybe. The new British banknotes are starting to be developed overseas, and of course, Queen's passing, that now they're going to have good old who? King Charles?
King Charles, which is very hard to look up pictures right now of him because it's still kind of King Charles Spaniels coming up, not...
You tried looking up pictures. Did you Google King Charles?
I did, and I was trying to find, but if they're still kind of calling him Prince Charles, and King Charles is still the reigning Cocker Spaniel.
As things should be.
Oh my
Dogs
gosh.
over this dude.
Should we put a picture of a King Charles Spaniel on the British banknote instead?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Absolutely. But the ones circulating right now, they're like, what, specimens type of thing? They're just
Specimens?
like, I don't know.
It does say specimen across this banknote. I think in Canada we would call it a sample.
A prototype. They're concept designs. And they're just trying to see what they're going to look like because England, of course, is going to roll out the currency first mid of 2024 is what they're projecting right now. And the specimens that they have with the photo of this dude on there, it looks like it was taken 20 years ago. He looks young.
Yeah, he does. His face is very taut. There's no like kind of hanging skin like King Charles has. And as well, you made me do this, Shawn. It's terrible. The one thing I find funny
the devil on your shoulders coming through. Yeah, he looks like a wet towel in real life.
Oh dear. The one thing I find funny is that there's two photos of him on one side of the banknote, so it looks like they were like, and look this way.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll move the camera to the other side and look this way. Like, it's just like two side profiles of him looking opposite ways.
Yeah, he's gonna see the banknote and be like, that doesn't look like me at all. What are you talking about? And he's like, I thought we did photos the other day. Like, yeah, we had to touch them up.
Yeah, they'll be like, we put this
80.
great filter on them for you.
Yeah.
It's the way of the world these
Yeah.
days. I'm a big fan of magazine subscriptions. And I feel like they're the perfect gift because if you can find a magazine that somebody likes, you think this is crazy, but if you can find a magazine that someone likes, it's the gift that keeps on giving. They get a surprise in their mailbox every single month, and they can think of you and be like, oh yeah, Steph bought me that. Perhaps it's self-serving, but anyway,
Okay, I just continue on.
I have a magazine subscription that I love.
Yeah.
It's Cottage Life. And what, is this just getting more and more old lady? Like, what's your deal over there?
You sound like me when I was 12. I was like, I love getting Sports Illustrated in the mail when I was 12.
Okay, well, Cottage Life is an adult magazine. It talks about how to winterize your cabin and different games you can play on the ice when it freezes.
The best thing to crochet.
Yeah, sometimes
while at the cottage.
They do have things like that too, but Shawn, stop.
What shades of paint you should turn your closet into.
Yes, I love all of it. I'm not even going to be ashamed of this.
I love you. Like, it's the perfect gift for other people too. No, it's the perfect gift for you.
Okay.
Don't lump other people into the thing that you like.
Shawn, there are so many magazine options. You could go with Sports Illustrated for a 12-year-old
I would not want you to waste that money on something I'll just throw out.
Wow. You know what? You are such a bah humbug Grinch. Furthermore, to my topic of conversation. Subscriptions to magazines, though. I feel like you never run out of the subscription. So I bought the subscription for 2 years in August. They've already sent me 4 early renewal notifications with a sale on it if I buy 2 years.
Because you're the only person signed up. They don't have any other people to contact. They're like, well, let's just contact Steph again because she's the only one ordering from us.
Other people care about this magazine. But the thing is, since I already signed up for 2 years at the beginning, like, should I take advantage of the sale and have 4 years straight of magazine? Or are they going to remember that I already bought 2 years?
They'll remember. They'll love you for it.
Just keep sending me magazines for years on end.
They're just like, hey, I know you're only into year 1 of your 4-year subscription, but would you like to extend because we need it? We need your money right now to continue going.
Yeah, but that makes me nervous. Like, we need your money right now to continue. And then I have a 6-year subscription to the magazine. And it's like, is the magazine going to be around for 6 more years? I hope so. I love it.
As long as you're subscribing, it'll be around. You're funding them. Friend brought up the term mummers to me on the weekend, and I was totally dumbfounded because I grew up in Saskatchewan for the first 20 plus years of my life, and I have never heard of this, but now I'm slowly gaining traction on what is a tradition, Steph?
Yes, a Newfoundland tradition, and I also only learned about it since moving to Fort McMurray, but I did see a Maclean's article last week come across my feed that said, Masks, Mops, and Ugly Sticks, a look at mummering in Newfoundland. So I read it and I feel a little bit more educated.
So I've heard it through kind of like telephone a little bit. Like one person tells another person tells another person tells another. So I've heard you put on like underwear on your face.
No.
And you put a mop on your head and you go around in your neighborhood and knock on doors and you have some drinks with you and you basically just ask if you can party. That's my gist of it.
Okay. I don't think you put the underwear on your face. I think it's like long underwear, kind of like a onesie. And you kind of like stuff it so that people don't recognize you.
Right, yeah. And then you're supposed to like sing or something?
Yeah, you only go to people's houses that you know, and you go in like with a doily on your face or something so that you're disguised and they have to guess who you are. So you can't just like go around your neighborhood or anything. You have to go to like, hello, it's going to be Shawn, of course. No, actually, I'm not, because I'm not from Newfoundland, and I've only just read this article and heard tell of it.
I'm going to be around for Christmas this year, and I kind of want to go around to my random neighbors who don't know me, and I just want to be a mummer and go and party, and then I can get to know them.
It depends on where they're from, I think. I think if you showed up at someone's house who hadn't experienced mummering before, they would probably be quite terrified. They might not open the door, and they might call the police. But I don't know.
Well, if I bring drinks with me, then it'll be very inviting. But
okay.
I need to learn more. So if you have participated in this whole mummers thing, if you have had mummers come to your place, give me some tips and tricks, because I might be making some stops this year, okay? 780-791-1037.
Hi, Sarah. I'm just calling about the mummers you guys were talking about.
Yes, tell us more.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not originally from Newfoundland, but I lived there for many years, and my husband is from there. So I did dress up for mummer one time, and my husband explained to me what I have to wear, so I did dress up and everything. But one thing I forgot was the gloves.
Oh.
What's the...
Which in a small town that everybody knows everybody. They knew I'm black, so they realized right away, and they go like, we don't need to know who you are. We know you. Sit down.
They guessed it right away.
From your hand.
Yeah, so they guessed me right away.
I just had a very educational weekend of learning about a bunch of new traditions that come from the East Coast. Mummers being one of them. Got a couple texts saying, yeah, I still participate in it. But the other one that I just learned that's coming up very shortly here in 2 days on Friday, Steph. Tibbs Eve.
Tibbs Eve.
Have you ever participated in a Tibbs Eve?
I haven't. I've just heard that people are playing around town for Tibbs Eve.
Yeah. Parties getting hosted at like different venues and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I also heard of Tibbs Eve this weekend. And essentially what was told to me is it's a time for you to celebrate Christmas and party with your friends.
Okay.
And then you spend the 24th and the 25th, etc. with your family. You get together with family, but also you need to make time for your friends. So you just party with them really hard, and then you coast into the holidays.
I love this. There are so many great things. Perhaps we should go and be immigrants of Newfoundland, because it seems like they have more fun.
I'm willing to adopt this 100%. I love that they gave it a name. Like, they make it a thing, not just like a casual. I think like with my friends back in Saskatchewan, it was just like kind of, can you make it? Yeah, okay. Can you make it? Nah. It was just like kind of brushed off a little bit, but they make it a thing. They give it a name, and it's like, no, you have to come.
Well, I feel like this Tibbs Eve is also kind of falling on the perfect day because it heads into Christmas Eve, which is a Saturday. So it is a Friday night of joy and celebration moving into a weekend Christmas celebration.
Yeah, so I think this year, adopting Tibbs Eve and potentially going to be a mummer. We'll have to TBD on that one.
Send me pictures, please. Shawn and I were doing some Christmas trivia yesterday and discovered that he is terrible at it.
You discovered. I already knew this. I know that I'm pretty oblivious when it comes to even the most obvious things to deal with Christmas. What was the thing yesterday? A reindeer?
Yeah. There are 3 reindeers. There's Dasher and Dancer and another that starts with a D.
Yeah.
Who is it? And you said Dixon.
Dixon, Danger, Diamond.
It's Donner.
Donner, obviously. That was my next one.
On Donner, on Blitzen, yep.
Yeah.
So I've come up with a few trivia questions that I actually know the answer to. So I didn't pick too many hard ones. So I think we can give Shawn a little quiz here.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. What is the average temperature in the North Pole? Now, I do have some multiple choice questions.
This is a Christmas question?
This is a Christmas question. The North Pole, that's where Santa lives.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. What a Grinch over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is it normally in the North Pole average -9, -3, or -1?
None of the above. -40.
No, that's in Fort McMurray.
The North -9.
Right? Don't we need to move there? Yes, that is the correct answer. -9.
Okay.
In the Christmas song, Shawn, what is nipping at your nose?
What Christmas song?
There's like a song called the Christmas song.
What is nipping at your...
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Frostbite.
Something nipping at your nose.
Squirrels. Frostbite. The bear.
Jack Frost.
Yeah, frostbite.
And we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Holy crap.
What will folks not leave until they get?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry...
You're not
a
gonna
Happy
get there.
New Year.
So bring us some...
Toys.
Da-da-da-da.
Cookies.
Quite a few syllables here.
Nanaimo bars.
So bring... figgy pudding.
No, that is not a thing.
Yes, it is. Okay, here's a bonus.
You know what the worst part about that is?
What?
You literally told me that yesterday, and
did.
I already forgot.
I know. I was like, I'm going to make sure he gets at least one right. I'm going to ask him a question I did yesterday, and you still failed. So I'm going to give you a bonus of it.
Ugh.
What is figgy pudding made of?
Rice. Fig nuts.
My goodness. It's literally like figgy pudding is
Fig
made
Newtons.
of figs and raisins mixed together.
Yeah.
Sounds awful. No, thank you. I would leave if somebody served that, not if they didn't serve it.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, I have another one.
Okay, let's get one here.
Okay. What holiday treat is made with 1 part white sugar, 2 parts butter, and 3 parts flour?
Shortbread.
Yes, Shawn! There we go.
I am Christmas.
Got a few more trivia questions for you, Shawn. These are Christmas themed.
I love it. Bring it on.
Okay. This answer is quite obvious to me, but here we go. Who do we pretend the snowman in Walking in a Winter Wonderland is?
What? Is that a movie or a song?
It's a song.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
In the meadow we can build a snowman.
Who do we pretend he
Yeah,
is?
and pretend that
He's fake?
he is Parson Brown.
Who is that?
It's part of the song. I guess you get one of these for that.
Wow. You brought out the buzzer for me.
True or false? The Huron Carol is Canada's oldest Christmas song.
False.
Sorry, true.
What?
Written in the 1600s around the Great Lakes, around Lake Huron. It's beautiful.
That sounds stupid.
Guess you get another one of those.
Get used to that. Holy crap.
Okay, try this one. What color of Christmas did Elvis have?
What color of Christmas?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'll have a
White. Blue.
Christmas. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Thank
I was just
goodness.
kidding about the white part. It's Blue Christmas for Elvis.
In the Christmas song, what is roasting on an open fire?
Chestnuts.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Sean, you're getting better. You're getting better.
2 in a row.
In the movie Elf, who says we elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups? Candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup.
Oh, that's Elf.
That's Elf? What's his name?
Elf.
No, he has a first name.
Buddy. That's Elf.
You're making me nervous. Okay, what are male turkeys called?
Turkeys.
No, they're male
Trick
ones.
question. Turkeys. Roosters.
No, that's chickens. It's a person's first name.
Gus.
It's a type of shoe.
Guy.
1-for-1
Jordan.
kind of shoe.
Jordan. Nike. Adidas.
No, like a newer brand that you buy a pair, they give a pair away.
New Balance.
Oh my gosh, Toms.
What?
Male turkeys are called Toms.
No, they aren't.
You could just start yelling at them, Tom, come here, Tom.
It's not even a Christmas question.
You'll probably be delicious. Okay, final one. Out of 365 days in a year, what day number is Christmas?
361.
Sean, come on.
I tried to answer it quick and not look at a calendar.
Nobody said you couldn't look at a calendar.
359.
There you go.
Thank you. I am Christmas, like I said before.
I think we should play again tomorrow. It is Wednesday, which means it's SPCA Pet of the Week Day.
Big shout out, Pet Value, Downtown and Eagle Ridge. You can visit them for all your pet needs, and you can talk to Misty about the people that we have in here and the dogs.
People.
You know, they're people to me.
People, dogs, you know, they're the best. We have not 1, but 2 dogs. So I'm not sure if people follow our Facebook page. We posted a video earlier this week of 2 shelter besties named Presley and Gidget. They're in studio today playing around. I told them there might be a little bit of chaos once they get used to their surroundings, but so Presley is a 8-month-old Shepherd Cross, and Gidget is a 1-year-old Husky Cross. So we've been kind of trying to figure out who's besties in the shelter, because then we know they get along with other dogs, and it also makes their stay a little bit more enjoyable having that one friend there. It was just like our residents, Coconut and Madeline. They were best buddies, and we used to post videos all the time of them playing in the dog park. So it's always great to have some friends here. They're looking for their homes. With another animal would be best. Kind of brings them out of their shell, because Gidget was really shy when she first came in, and after work with our staff there and her finding a friend, she's really come out and she's more confident. So it's really nice when they find that confidence.
And they're such perfect size too. They're like not big labs or big huskies. They're right around like kind of your knee length. And who's the shepherd again? Who's the brown shepherd?
That's
Presley?
Presley, yeah.
Presley's brown in color, got the black nose and everything. Kind of looks like got that shepherd look, but just not that large. And then the husky's just not a large husky either, just right around your knee height and everything, and beautiful husky colors. Love it.
Yeah, what else is going on at the SPCA, Misty?
We did post our holiday hours yesterday, but we will be offering dog walking by appointment on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. So if people want to come out and just spend time with their families, helping out our shelter friends, you can do so by calling the shelter and booking an appointment, or just sending us a message on Facebook if that's something there's interested to. There's hours posted online.
Wonderful. And that's great too, because it is supposed to warm up a tiny bit on Christmas Day. It's going to be minus 18, so perfect dog walking weather for
Short
sure.
stints. We had a dog walker named Alex out this week, and he was just running around the parking lot. Of course, short walks, because paws, got to protect those little paws, but it was just funny having him out there with us. And yeah, no, it was a nice holiday cheer for the guys.
Perfect. So book your appointment to walk a dog on New Year's Day or Christmas Day, and why don't you choose Presley or Gidget to take out on an adventure?
I got dibs.
I've learned a new term, Sean.
Okay.
Trip chaining.
How do you spell it? What?
Trip chaining.
Chaining?
Yeah.
Like a chain on a bike?
Yeah. Trip chaining.
Trip chaining. Is this a level up? You quizzing me here?
This is a level of your lexicon. What's your guess as what trip meaning means.
Chaining. So like joining together, links. You combine your trips with other people's trips and you travel the world. That's trip chaining.
That sounds like carpooling. That's not quite correct.
Level up your lexicon.
Trip chaining is when you combine your errands together so that you only make one trip. I can't believe they had to make a word for this instead of saying, "Oh, I'm just going to go run errands," and obviously you're going to stop at multiple
stores. That's what the S is at the end, not errand, errands.
Yeah. Now,
plural. More than one.
Made a term, trip chaining, and so it's like I got to stop at Save-On, grab some food, but there's a better sale on this at a different grocery store, so I'm going to stop there too. Then I got to get a Christmas present at the mall.
My goodness.
And so I'm going to chain my trip together.
No one ever in their life is going to use this. They're going to say I'm running errands.
True. But they do say that women do more trip chaining than men in the sense of the amount of stops. So men usually limit their stops in a row to 2 or 3 maximum.
Yep.
Where women have a normal rotation of 4 or more trip chains.
There's no point. You're just wasting gas at that point.
Sometimes you need things at multiple places, Shawn.
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
you split it over a couple days. 2 today, 2 tomorrow, 2 the next day.
When I talk about wasting gas, that's how you waste gas, leaving your house again instead of just doing it all in one trip. Oh, and time as well. I'm all for the trip chaining.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.